Hi everyone. The KYC have been on the mind of most of the members in this journey with FinishedWorkd. You want to know what we think about it? We already did the prior videos trying to give the foundation, trying to give the principle around the KYC. But in this video, we'd like to share with you, with all the updates that are coming, 5 key things that we think are very important. Stay tuned. KYC, know your customer. Identification process. Remember, we are in a series of 5 videos where we're trying to, summarize, the key elements in this last update that came on our roadmap, okay? And this one is the 4th one. The last one or the 5th one will come also later. It's about the KYC. Know your customer. The KYC is so important in this process of building blockchain because you need to know who you're dealing with. So there are 5 things I would like to share with you in this video. And by the way, stay till the end because there is a key question on what I think or what I'm doing with the pie that I'm actually locking in, right? I'll tell you what I choose to do at the end of this video. So, by the way, if you don't know, if this is your first time you came on this, my name is Achille Combat. And with the whole community of Hope Bank Academy, we are big believers that a real economic and human development can only be attained by understanding and knowing the principles that made us, the principles that are around us that we've been sharing on our channel. Principles that we can use in growing ourselves as a human being and also building a sustainable economic system around us, which brought us to FinishedWorkd. So the KYC. So if you remember, the first thing that we would like to share with you, and I made some note for myself here on the key element that I'm seeing that may help you too. You may find many others, right? You may find different others right? Feel free, share them with us in the comments. So remember that one key element that we wanted to avoid in this journey with the whole team of programmers, the initiators, and us who also are contributing to the construction of the blockchain is to avoid what happened to earlier cryptocurrencies. Meaning that allowing people to just rely on bots or rely on programming or rely on robots to do the work. That's why we choose to validate this blockchain based on trust. So there is a big part of the humanness that is a part of this journey. To make sure that it's real people who are actually contributing, who are playing. So moving to the main net is very important for all of us to be very cautious about it, right? There are fake accounts out there. There are accounts that have been actually mimicking through programming to play the role of people. And don't forget this key element in this journey or in this mutual collective project, right? It's about one account, one phone number, one identity. So there is no way, if we stick to this correctly, there is no way one person will have 1,000 million of cell phones and try to identify himself through that. Unless they invested, which is a great thing, right? They invested, bought phones to a whole village and allowed them also to have, their own identity and pass the KYC. So this part of the trust that we all accepted to be able to build around this blockchain is one first element that will make the process to go into mainnet be validated through the KYC. Know your customer, know your audience, know members in the community, know members in the ecosystem. That's one thing. Now, in the update and the information that is brought to us, the second thing is the grace period, which is a good thing that all the programmers and the initiators are actually bringing to the table. Because we do know how challenging this will be. And it's good actually to give a grace period of 6 months. That's why in the prior videos, I was mentioning that get ready. This journey can take us another 6 months. We may go all the way to June because we need to allow people to be at the same start point so that there's no cheating. Let's say then even during this month, since December that it was announced, right? Then the other people who actually are being tested, the 100 chosen by country, who have been tested, pass the KYC. If we allow just the game to start, right? Those one will have a step ahead of us. So the goal here is to be able to give a grace period of 6 months to every member to be able to catch up. Because we know there will be up and down. There will be bugs to fix. And I think 6 months is reasonable and is a good thing actually that is being put on the table for all of us. Because once we actually kick in and the KYC is working properly, the grace period is 30 days, which is even better because all the other people who will be joining the ecosystem even later after the KYC, they're not going to have to wait that long. And this is being tested. The third thing I see here in the process of moving in the KYC, in the mainnet, okay, with the KYC, the way it's happening is the accuracy and the credibility, being strengthened. Because when we started, some people didn't put their real names. There are some names that will not match with the identity. So transitioning the way we have been explaining it in the last, in this series of 5 videos, having actually 2 steps to mainnet, basically being approved, right? First of all, it will be very close and then it will be open, right? Make the KYC process go the way actually it will be going for credibility and also accuracy of the data. Make sure that everybody who's in the system, the information that we have on everybody is accurate. And do the cleanup. Remember the first point that I mentioned, right? Do the cleanup because any robot, fake account will be let go. Now, I spoke about the accuracy and the credibility, right? Because we want it or not, we cannot take regulators out of the picture. There are so many how will I put this? Right? There are so many wrong actions that are being done with good tools. Money laundering here, terrorism action, scamming. So based on that, to get something very accurate, we need to clean up. Allow people to fix whatever names were not right. Before then we move into the closed network for the mainnet. And again, this may take 6 months because yes, I may pass that the first day. It may take some people 2 days, a week, a month for other people. The fourth one, I think the way we actually transitioning in this mainnet, where again is not one-time event, is to allow the technical team also to perform or to perfect the tools that have been available. Remember that the programmers give themselves a challenge to create an internal KYC process. This is the time to test that. And from the update that we received, actually they were working on a program that can detect robots, that can detect bot programs that can actually harm the process that we are in. And I think if the software is being tested right now, it will give us actually a speed, okay, in the process of allowing people to pass KYC. But it will be about testing, measuring, adjusting, like I used to talk about in building a business. Same thing. Testing, measuring, adjusting. The fifth element I see here in this process is to ensure safety and security. That's very key to transfer to mainnet in a secure and safe way. That I mentioned, I put as a note here. Safety and security, because yes, we are building this based on trust. So most of the people I will have, unless people join through this channel, most of the people I have, I know them personally. I trust them. And knowing that in the KYC process, I know in November and December update for technology, they're actually trying to be able to do this where we're going to validate, right? Because I know you, if the algorithm already validate my KYC, it means that the algorithm is trusting me, right? If I can validate that Kofi or Kojo, right? Or if I can attest that Chris or, Charles, for example, are real people, I can validate that and help the algorithm to go faster. Security and safety. And same thing will happen for them and their circle of trust, and then with their circle of security. Now you will see why important the circle of security will be. Even all the way to us getting sometime maybe our some of our password, or if we lose like our keys, if that makes sense. So I know there's a lot around this, and actually we are thinking of doing maybe a live on this, okay? But until we have the live, come put your comment. What are the things that you're seeing that are innovation in this KYC process? Now, I ask you to stay until the end. Here's what I choose to do for the lock-in. Because I believe in this process, because I believe in this project, right? That fit very well with all the awareness and engagement for economic and human development that we've been pushing. I'm putting 90% in my lock-in. And then I'm keeping 10% to keep testing. Because remember, many more apps will come on the marketplace, right? You will have to test, they will have to be tested. I will test transaction and see with the remaining 10%. And I'll do that for 6 months. 6 months, meaning that the period that I'm seeing things being adjusted. Now, share with us. What is your choice? What did you choose to do? And don't forget, don't just believe in anything you see on YouTube, even myself. I'm sharing something that I'm using, I'm doing. Your reality may be different. Go do your own research as well. Remember, this journey started with one single, simple, ancient proverb. When you don't know where you're going, look back from where you came from. In your humanity, everything is right there. So I'll see you in the 5th video, the last one in the series of update. But let's keep chatting, let's keep talking, let's keep discussing and helping each other to move forward with this big vision that goes beyond just me and you watching right now. I'll see you in the next video.